I must say, Billy, your form is impeccable, although you're missing the moving part of walking. Just like the Germans. They're well known for moving. What does this have to do with mods, you might ask? I generally don't know. The first mod up is Quick Trade, and I strongly recommend you get it. Now, why exactly? Let me paint you a scenario. You've just been out adventuring, and you've managed to garner this cone right here. Now, what is this cone worth? I don't exactly know, so let's go check it out. Excuse me. How much is this cone? Fantastic. I didn't ask for your life story. I wanted you to buy the cone. Appears I've died because you took so long trying to buy my cone. And I'm in the trash. Okay, to be fair, that's probably where I belong. Let's try this again with the mod installed. And only that one mod. Does look new. Neat. Alright, Billy, don't you ever get in my way. Alright, hi, fantastic. I'm gonna throw this cone over here. I'm probably gonna kill your son because you took so long to buy my cone. Oh, that was a lot easier. Huh. I'm still murdering your son because I don't want to be a liar. You appear to be confused. I sold you 0 chemicals. I'm just gonna leave. These rails appear to be broken. Someone should probably fix those because it could be dangerous. It's a nice day out. Next up is a mod with the word stumble in it, which I've done before. We're all human. Anyways, what this mod essentially does is adds a few vanilla-like feeling areas to the map that are unmarked and undiscovered. I think that this is really important because down the line eventually there's going to be so many quest mods that X location in the game that exists vanilla is going to have 300 quests tied to it, or at least a few. So having a few new locations that another mod author could come along and kind of populate with their own quests or their own objectives is just really neat and kind of like a great way for the community to work together, or just a great area for you to have new to the game, so on your 6th, 100th, or 900th playthrough you can be like, oh look, here's a new area I can get cram and shoot a super mutant. Plus, there's dead things in here, things die in real life. I think it's an open and shut case. You should download this mod, and also endorse it. Make sure you do that with all your mods though. Yeah, I'm not gonna open this. Alright, let's move on. Next up is a Cherry Blossom mod, so if you're like a Cherry Blossom enthusiast or a weeb, you're gonna like this. I'm one of those. Anyways, we all know what this mod is for, so you can finally propose to the love of your life. Every day I wake up to see you. If only I had a sign. Yep. That's all I needed to hear, naked, not dead, dead lady. Alright, to the workbench. You're going to want to scroll all the way over to decorations, then open up decorations and go all the way over to miscellaneous, I believe, and look for the empty picture frames. They're not actually empty picture frames, don't be fooled. They're cherry blossoms, although you can paint a picture of love with them. I'm not going to apologize for that comment, by the way. Anyways, you can place down whatever ones you want. You can see there's lots of different variations, and they require wood to make, so I guess that makes sense because they're made of wood and love. I'm not going to stop. I've committed. I'm going to go all the way with this. Now, something I want to make a quick comment on, if you have anything else that kind of replaces or changes the textures of leaves or trees, it's going to kind of cannibalize the cherry blossoms and turn them into that color, even if you have the cherry blossoms after that retexture in your load order. So just be mindful of that. Notice me, Cowpie, the tree's only miscolored because I'm a failure and
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Do you mind just like moving along? I'm trying to Alright, good looking out.
Even the air smells different. I'm glad
That's the scent of love, Billy. And crippling self-hatred. And I guess cow. The final mod we have up is Vapor Trails. If I wanted to be clever, I could have a vaping joke, but I'm not clever. Anyways, you have multiple different choices you can do. I'm just choosing the one that adds a whole bunch of chances for everyone to have a vapor trail so I can see bullets. Now for this mod to basically be demonstrated, I'm just going to sit here and get shot at. I never thought I'd say that again. Oh boy, that just opens up a whole new story. Anyways, I think that this is kind of neat, because if you're ever just in a shootout and maybe they have the high ground or maybe they're at the low ground, it doesn't really matter. You can kind of see vapor trails from bullets, and you can figure out what people are so you can shoot them easier. Now, of course, if you wanted to handle things correctly, you track them down via their vapor trail and finish them off with a flare gun. This doesn't do much damage. Huh. I find that hard to believe. I really don't think you've been in a shootout with an immortal man using a flare gun before. I mean, if you have, that's quite impressive, but this seems like a very niche scenario. I've succeeded. Huh. Kinda interested what that person's life was like that they've done this before. I haven't done this before, I'm the one doing it. Anyways, do that thing where you endorse all the mods, because, you know, mod authors work hard. And mods are good. I can't find my way out of here. Alright, see ya.